Things have just gotten horribly, way worse for Dr. Disrespect as more people are coming forward with more information about the situation with the doc and the inappropriate messaging with a minor with the Twitch DMs called Whispers. And now a new article in Rolling Stone magazine has Twitch employees now saying he openly knew it was a minor. One thing I'd like to say about that is we are assuming it was a 17-year-old, but no age has actually been given, so who knows how young this girl or boy for that matter was or is. So to say she was 17 is just a guess. Like I said, could have been 12 for all we know. But now these former Twitch employees are coming forward and being put into Rolling Stone magazine articles saying that he knew the age, didn't care, and actually did send explicit messages. So things, like I said, have gone from bad to horrible for the Dr. Disrespect. Now, before I get into this article and more information and more details with the doctor and the situation getting worse and worse for him, I would like to ask this question to everyone watching this video, and if anyone has a good answer, I'd love to hear it down below. But I think we need to ask this question. If this was going on 4 years ago, well, actually it was 7 years ago, I think it happened in 2017, but the ban didn't come till 2020, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't matter. This happened 4 years ago. Oh, also, before I go on any further, I forgot to mention an important fact. YouTube, Ryan Watts, the head of YouTube Gaming at the time, apparently knew about the allegations with Dr. Disrespect. That's why YouTube did not give Dr. Disrespect a contract, while his friends like Nick Burks and Tim the Tapman and others like Ludwig and whatever you see these gaming channels on YouTube were given $1 million contracts. They did not give Doc one for these rumors, but at the end of the day, they said that Twitch never filed any charges, the police never filed any charges, and in fact, they paid Doc out of his contract. So they figured, well, there's not enough weight on these rumors to actually ban him from YouTube under the terms of services without actually definitive proof. So that's what their excuse was, but yet they did believe it enough not to actually give him $1 million contract. So my question though, with all that information, why after 4 years, Twitch did not give any information to the public? They let it known if these allegations seem to be true, which they do. Doc has admitted himself, for those of you still using excuses and copium who can't come to fruition of reality of what actually is happening. Doc did admit on Twitter in his own tweet that he did have inappropriate conversations with the minor. Yet now there is more information where it's saying it was explicit and he did know it was a minor. And Doc at the same time never said he didn't know it was a minor, and you would actually put that in. Like, I know people out there having a hard time figuring this out, but if you had inappropriate conversations with the minor, the first thing we'd say was, well, I didn't know she was a minor. When I did find out she was a minor, those conversations ceased. In his excuse, he never mentioned that. He just said I had inappropriate messages with the minor. So that doesn't really build a very good case for us to believe that he didn't know. And now a Twitch employee is saying that he did know, and he still kept it going and didn't care. But my point is, what I want to get to here is that Twitch and everybody knew about this and nothing happened. They let this known if what these employees and Twitch himself are saying and what Doc himself is saying are true, which it is, seems to be everyone's saying it's true. He got banned from everywhere else, so, you know, then why did they allow this Predator guy to build such a huge fan base with gaming, which does attract a lot of younger people, and allow this guy to continue on? I mean, he wasn't with a talent agency, by the way. They dropped him as well years ago. So there obviously was information being put out to other people. But my point is that you have this Predator, apparently, allegedly, I mean, he admitted himself. You have this person. You have these allegations, you have this information, you have these facts, you have the images, I would assume, obviously you have the images of the direct messages and whispers, yet no one told anybody. And that makes me think, like, what the fuck is going on? If I could put it bluntly, sorry, like, what is going on then that you did not tell anybody, that you did not let this be known public, that you did not let everyone know, and before he's streaming on YouTube again, like, yo, this guy's out here sending explicit images to kids. I mean, I'm sorry, when you're 36 or 35 or 38 years old when this is going on, and you're talking to a 17-year-old at best, maybe younger at worst, that's gross. That's like your daughter. That's like, it's just nasty, man. It's not pedo behavior, but it is definitely creeper behavior and is definitely predatorial kind of type behavior. I mean, no one should be talking to anyone that age, no matter what. I don't care even if the girl's 18, that's still weird. I don't care if you're 35 talking to an 18-year-old, you're a weirdo, bro. At my age right now, I don't want to talk to any girl under the age of 24 because they all look like kids to me because they're like little girls, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be Leonardo DiCaprio out here, draining them with their adrenal chrome, hanging out with the freaking reptilian shapeshifter. You know what I'm saying? But we do want to say, and we do have to get to Why was nothing done? Why was nothing made public? It seems like there's some really strange stuff going on. It is very, very weird. Now, in the article, if I can just glance over it really quickly, here's what it says. A former Twitch trust and safety employee who worked for the platform at the time Bean was banned and had direct knowledge of the matter confirmed it to Rolling Stone that Bean continued to send sexually graphic messages to a minor he knew to be underage. This former employee, who requested anonymity to avoid jeopardizing their career, also said that crucial elements of Bean's latest defense tweet are inaccurate. Now, see, why are you jeopardizing your career by speaking the truth and telling about a crime? What is going on with Twitch that this happened? Now, see, part of me has to believe, at the same time, 99.9%, I think that Doc is definitely, well, he's admitted he's guilty, but to the extent that people are saying he's guilty, I don't know. But the fact that Twitch and other parties involved did not disclose or tell anybody or show the pictures makes me give a 0.1% doubt in my mind that what they're saying could be lies as well. I have to be honest with you. I 99.9% think that Doc was doing some crazy stuff, but to the extent they are saying it is, I got a 1%, maybe 0.1% that I don't believe them, because if that's happening, how bad is Twitch? You guys are scumbags too, Twitch. You're scumbags too, YouTube. You're all scumbags if you knew about this. All these Rob Brasoli, Slasher, all these reporters, all these media type people, all these employees, you're all trash if you didn't make this public, because you're complicit in letting this guy walk around and build a fan base amongst young girls and young men and be a freaking predator. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting, right? I recall, continuing on by the way, that Drdisrespect was made aware by the individual that they were underage during the conversation, after which he indicated there was no problem and continued on, quote, end quote. The former employee says, quote, there was no confusion. Messages sent after this was acknowledged were no less graphic and in sexual explicit nature than before, and I think more than the categorization of leaning too much in the direction of being inappropriate might indicate, quote, end quote. The ex-Twitch employee also provided Rolling Stone a more detailed account of internal conversations at Twitch following the report of Beam's messages and his subsequent ban, saying the details of Beam's case are coming out because of Connor's explosive tweets last week. Cody definitely got the ball rolling. Me and my former colleagues are only comfortable speaking up now because of it. Our priority is always to the safety of the alleged victim and to keep their identity secret, they said. Well, if it's a minor, their identity is always going to be secret. And see, I'm finding that a bit weird. Like, listen, you knew about this 5, 6 years ago, 4 years ago, and you guys were quiet about it. I mean, what kind of people are we dealing with that these people are not willing to come forward? Listen, if I found out that, say that, I don't know, someone that I'm streaming with, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Just name anyone who's famous on YouTube. Oh, let's say Blame Truth. Let's say I find out Blame Truth, who I talk to and whatnot. And I find out he's like been interacting with kids. Bro, I'm telling fucking everybody, man. I'm telling everybody right now. I'm calling the cops. I'm making videos. I'm calling the media. I'm talking to goddamn anybody and everybody who will listen to, hey, this dude's a predator, bro. I'm letting everyone know. I'm not like worried about any kind of implications. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is what beta males do. I don't know, maybe alphas like myself go out there and just tell the truth regardless of the consequences if it's for the better good. And these guys are bitches. As some of the streamers, continuing on again, as some of its streamers faced a flood of sexual misconduct allegations in June 2020, Twitch created an incident response team codenamed Gold Sparrow to develop a process to investigate and take action on the reports as one unit, the former employee says. We wanted to be able to process mounting investigations quicker and with more resources while providing as much support for the victims as possible, the former employee says. Twitch did not provide comment by press time. Now, my only thing I can say that is what's going on, only logical excuse, is that this would cost Twitch money. Because everything in this world, regardless if you think someone's, oh God, it's all about being virtue signaling, it all has to come down to money, money, money. So maybe Twitch was fearful that any of this information getting out, because I'm sure maybe a lot, not sure, I've heard that a lot of my other employees and other reputable sources are now saying that a lot of streamers are predators. And a lot of these messages have been going on. So maybe Twitch, opens this Pandora's box with Doc, and then all the other information comes out, and they have to, divulge all that through discovery and lawsuits and in, litigations and, crimes, court cases. And what happens? They find out that, oh my God, all these guys are predators, and these are huge money makers. These are the big names, and Twitch gets a super bad name in bad press, and then it hurts their stock, and it hurts, I think they're publicly traded, and they go down the tubes and they lose money. That's it, right? That's only obviously explanation I can come up with. With the initial report, continuing on, about Beam's alleged inappropriate message came through in 2020, an investigation began. After viewing the contents of the whisper conversation, it quickly became clear the egregiousness of conduct and what actions Twitch must take. the former employee says. The decision to permanently terminate Beam was relatively quick due to the severity of the behavior. Twitch can't and won't. It did. He got banned like live while streaming, like boom, done, like out of nowhere, banned, boom, banned. Didn't even bother telling him, he got kicked off instantly. Twitch can't and won't make the alleged message public, the ex-employee says, as this not only endangers the victim in investigations by law enforcement. That was 4 years ago, bro, and endangers the victim. See, this sounds like bullshit. It does. So either this guy is exaggerating because Doc has already admitted to allegations that were not appropriate. To what degree of that inappropriateness doesn't matter. You shouldn't be talking to a 17, 16, 15-year-old, however he, she was, regardless when you're 38 or 35 years old. It doesn't matter any inappropriateness other than like, oh, hey, thanks for being a fan. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll send you a free t-shirt. Appreciate it. Keep being a part of the Champions Club. That's all I should be saying to anyone who's a young person, kid or girl, or under 20 years old or under 25, in my opinion, man, bro. I've seen some 24, and I'm not going to get into it. That's my own preference, but 18 is legal age if you all want to be real about it. And anyone under 18, anyone under that age, in my opinion, no matter how old you are, shouldn't be talked to in any other way than like being a teacher. Like, yes, okay, very professional. And this is also the thing about the YouTube now. The YouTube's former global head of gaming partnership at Google, Ryan Watt, confirmed to Rolling Stone, he did confirm it, that Beam was not offered a contract due to chatter about the circumstances of his Twitch ban. He says the Twitch employee and journalist investigating the incident told employees that involved inappropriate message to a minor. So he knew about it. All these people knew about it. No one said anything, no one did anything. The unfortunate part of all of it was, here's his excuse, was there so many rumors circulating in the industry, one that a minor was involved, he said, but no one produced first-hand knowledge or evidence, and because of those rumors, there was no reason to entertain doing any deal with Beam, and no evidence produced means you can't act on terms of services violations. So all his friends do. Tim the Tapman, all these people, Zlanner, everyone knew about these allegations, and they're all complicit as well. So if you're playing, if the head of gaming knew about this, then all the head gamers, all the big names would know about it as well. Everybody who is anybody knew about this, and no one said fuck all. This is ridiculous, okay? All these people can burn in hell. The whole situation got even more confusing when Twitch settled and effectively said no wrongdoing, which made everyone in the industry dismiss the rumors, but even still, there was never a reason to do a deal with him after the ban. A spokesperson for CAA, Beam's talent agency, since signing in 2019, tells Rolling Stone he's no longer a client and hasn't been for some time, so they dropped him. I would just have to say, in closing, I pretty much said all I can say. This is all we got to say with the Rolling Stone article, is that 99, maybe 90% sure of some real bad stuff going on. 10% makes me wonder why no one said anything in any way whatsoever. And it's really just a clusterfuck all the way around. This is ridiculous. All right, that's all I got to say about the video. Have a good one.